Hello my lovely Aquarians, welcome to your 2021 January reading. Hope this reading finds you all well. Excited that there's a new year ahead. We are entering into the age of Aquarius, so how exciting is that for you? We have the conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn on December the 21st, which is just gone, and that heralds in the age of Aquarius. So pretty exciting. Those changes we're going to feel the impact of this conjunction for at least 2 or 3 years or more as well. So that's going to be a very interesting time for humanity. I'm just concentrating on your energy and creating your spread, my lovely Aquarians. This is a general reading for you, Aquarius. It's a reading for Aquarius sun, rising and moon sign. If you'd like to book a private reading, you can follow the link below to my website and book a reading from there. I have also posted the yearly 2021 readings, general readings for all the zodiac signs. If you'd like your own personal yearly reading, you can also book that via my website. That is a limited time offer. It is only going to be available till the end of January. So if you would like to have a yearly reading, then make sure you book in for that before the end of January. So let's have a look at what's in store here for you, my lovely Aquarians. It's quite, what my guides are saying to me is it's quite an exciting time for you. I'm feeling like I want to say to you, it's quite an exciting time. There is such potential here for growth and for change. There's potential here to bring in the changes that you've been wanting, the changes you've been thinking about, if you haven't had the courage in the past to put those changes into action, then this is the time to be doing that in 2021. Certainly January is the time to really review and bring in the changes that you're seeking in your reality, in your life. So if you haven't had that courage to do it or ability to do it, this is going to be the time for you because there's may the force be with you. I'm hearing may the force be with you. So there you are. So make it happen. Make it happen. I feel like you're coming from in 2019 to 2020. Those 2 years have been years of, there's been some heartache around you. There's been some disappointment around you. For some of you, it's a disappointment in a partner, in a relationship. Wow, Aquarius, it hasn't mapped out the way you thought it would. It hasn't worked the way you thought it was. It didn't provide to you what you thought you were going to get from this relationship. And so there's a disappointment there. There's a disappointment, and there is some heartache there. For some of you, it's a family member that's been causing you some angst, that's been causing you some heartache. And disappointment in action, in some action that they've taken, in something that they've done. This is going to be wrapped differently for each of you, but there's disappointment on a love level. There's a love connection with someone that has disappointed you, someone that has saddened you, someone that has behaved in a way that you weren't expecting, or there's a realization in you that some relationship, whether it's a romantic relationship or a friendship or a family member, isn't quite what you thought it would be. And that's led to some disappointment around you. Let's see how we go moving into January of 2021. There's some shift that happens in you. That disappointment has triggered some sort of shift in you, some sort of change in you, some sort of determination. You're defining what you want. You're defining and you're coming into your own strength. So there's a real grounding here. You are an earth sign, but nonetheless, there's this real grounding here with you. And you're going to start seeing results from the choices and decisions and actions you've taken. So you are setting about creating a reality that you're happy with, coming into your own, I'm hearing, coming into your own independence, coming into your own ability to make your own choices and decisions, to stand on your own 2 feet and create a reality, an environment that you're happy with. There's a happiness there. There's a change in your reality. There's a change in what's going on around you as well. Let's ask on that. What do I want? These cards are telling me here, these cards. What is that reality? What is that change that's coming in for Aquarius? Oh, there we go. Sort of stuck. Oh, okay. So look, you have been feeling left out. So there's some sort of, someone's making you feel like you are out of the loop, or out, you know, who's turned their back on you? Who's made you feel like you're left out in the cold? You're on your own emotionally. You know, you're on your own. Someone's turned their back on you. Someone's turned their back on you. What result has that had for you? It's made you realize, what's your wish list? What's your wish card? What were you wanting? What do you want to create? What do you want to create? So this has helped you discover what direction you want and what you do want in your life, what's going to make you feel fulfilled. So there's goodness that comes out of that disappointment. Let's make it something productive. Let's grow from it. And so you can grow from it. You can redefine yourself. There's a real redefining of yourself. There are internal battles that you're having. Internal battles and external battles. There's battles that you know, it's sort of playful. I don't feel like they're really serious. You know, as this Five of Wands depicts, it's playful. It's not serious, but there's things, little arguments, little spats that come up, differences of opinion, differences of what direction you're moving in and what reality you want to create and what do you want. You know, there's differences there. So there's these little personality clashes. There's personality clashes. There's let's sort this out. You know, this isn't working for me. Is it working for you? I don't think it's working for you either. So there's this toing and froing and clearing up. Let's have a look at what is it that we're clearing up. My Aquarius, what are we clearing up? Whoop, there we go. Whatever it is, you're going to. It's a very wand energy. So there's emotions, there's passion involved. There's emotion involved, but whatever that triggers, it's going to bring change. So whatever those little spats are going to trigger, it's going to bring in change, and you're going to start seeing that change rather quickly. So there's a change in attitude with someone. There's a change in attitude with you. There's a reprioritizing of what you want, and is this really what you're wanting at all? So there's this change that's coming about for you. There's a change in what you're wanting to bring about. And then you know that makes you feel like the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Swords is that's you. You are coming into your own, Aquarius. You're coming into your own. What do you want? You're very protective about where you're going and what you're doing, and it's like, don't mess with me, don't fool around with me. I know what I want and I know what direction I'm moving in, and so I'm going to make that happen. You're sitting on a very strong throne, which means that you've created and you're on a rock, really strong foundations. That also means great determination to bring in the changes that you're wanting to bring in what you're wanting to have around you. Being recognized for your own strength, your own qualities, what you bring to the table. Who's stripped that away from you? Who's stripped that away from you because you're regaining it? This is in a relationship. This is in a relationship. Someone's stripped that away from you, and you've been sort of storing it up. And it's about really rediscovering the self. Not getting lost in that relationship, but being really mindful and protective of what is yours. Then, what have we got? As we move along, strength. You develop strength. Look, this is a very earth sign. You're going to feel really powerful and really strong. and this is what comes up with the Queen of Swords as well. It's that inner strength, that confidence in who you are and what you want to achieve, and feeling really strong about and determined about your forward movement. What forward movement are we doing? What forward movement is Aquarius planning? What forward movement are you taking moving forward? There is justice. There's going to be a very fair outcome here. Is there legal action that you're taking? There's forward movement. It's unbiased. It's going to have a fair outcome. So really fight for what you believe in. Really fight for what you believe in. Get that inner strength happening. That inner strength. It's about you taking charge. You taking charge. You taking charge. Bringing in a fairness. There's a fair result that's coming here. There's a fair result that's coming here. There's something that you're walking away from. You know, what are you taking? You're taking your toys and you're going. You know, there's some division of property or belongings or finances, and you're moving away from that. You're going away. You're sort of grabbing what is yours. You're grabbing what is yours and you're moving forward with it. You know, so that's specific to some of you, you know, where there's this sort of time to move on and having the strength to move on, having the strength to move forward, having the strength to stand up for what you believe in, and the consequences being whatever the consequences are, but really standing in your own right, moving forward with that. Moving forward with that. I like that. The Princess of Wands, it's about, you know, you planning your future. Gee, Aquarius, you really are planning your future, aren't you? You're really planning what you want. Not time to take action yet, but what's your life's purpose? What brings you joy? You've not felt joy for a while, and so this is time for you to feel joy. What are you wanting to bring? What changes are you wanting to bring in around you? What changes? And I'm hearing too, this is for specific, there's children here that are taking advantage of you, and that's something you need to set right, something that you need to organise, something that you need to have a schedule, have a roster, sort them out. So there's something that you're really sorting out in your life, something that's no longer serving you, Aquarius, that you're needing to rectify. Okay, if we're going to move forward and everyone's going to be happy, these changes need to come about. And if these changes don't come about, there are consequences. You will make choices and decisions from that as well, because it's got to serve you, it's got to suit you. That's enough now of giving of yourself constantly and losing yourself in some situation here. And that can be, for some of you it's career, for some of you it's family, for some of you it's relationship, whatever it is for you. And that leads to the Prince of Swords. This is you. This is charging ahead. So once you've set that criteria, once you've sort of spoken about what you're wanting, this is what my guides are saying to me here, then you can charge ahead with confidence, move into your future. I want to say to you that I feel like there's this, they're wanting me to take these cards, okay. I feel like you're moving ahead in your future. You're wanting to create some sort of change, some sort of movement. Things can no longer stay the way they have been, because it has not been to your satisfaction. It's been really impacting on you. It's impacting on you. And so you've got the Ace of Wands here. And so it's about fulfilling your life purpose, finding your joy and moving forward in that, unencumbered, leaving all baggage behind and moving forward with what brings you passion, what brings you joy. How do you want to forge your future? So it really is about the changes that you're bringing in. And once you do that, you've got Wands again. It's going to happen quickly. It's the Eight of Wands, different deck, Eight of Wands. Things that are going to happen, that once you make that decision, things are going to fall into place really, really quickly. And, you know, for some of you, they're going to be really big changes. Really big changes. I want to say that there's some of you that are going to be leaving a relationship here because it's just not working for you. It's just not working for you. There's no joy and passion in it anymore. And so there's big changes coming. There's big changes, but it's something you're deciding to do. you're deciding to do. You've got the Princess of Swords here, and this is you planning your future, you planning your next move, you planning and doing a lot of thinking and a lot of processing, and it's like you're finding your feet. It's like you're finding your feet. I need to get these cards here. You're finding your feet, Aquarius. You're finding your feet, which is a really good thing. It's follow your intuition, follow your guide, your inner guide, your inner voice. Your guides will be speaking to you. There's going to be a spiritual enlightenment coming for you as well in January. So trust in your intuition, self-nurture. And that will help you make your choices and decisions and find where you're wanting to go. You see, you've got the High Priestess as well, and that sort of really affirming this spiritual growth. There's a spiritual growth around you. There's a spiritual awareness that's coming that you're working on, that you've given it a lot of thought. This is what you're wanting. Listen to your intuition. Listen to your dreams. Listen to that inner voice, because it's not going to lead you astray in making your choices and decisions. Your final card, Aquarius, you've got the Tower. Don't you go, because it's not devastating. The Tower is about releasing what no longer serves you. By the time you get to the end of January, you're going to be very clear about what doesn't serve you, what you need to release. And that can be people, it can be situations, it can be behaviors, attitudes, cycles in your life, not honoring yourself and accommodating others all the time. Maybe that's a behavior that you need to change and get rid of. Throw it out. When you clear out the old, you are making a new clean space for new things to come in, for change to come in, for positive things to come in, to bring into your reality in your life what you want there, not what has been imposed on you. So there's a shake-up coming here, a real cleaning out. Let's see, what is that clearing? What is that cleaning out? What is the result of that? But that's what's coming for you, my lovely Aquarius. That's what's coming here, which gives you a lot of growth. Whoa, a lot of cards fell there. Let's have a look at what they have to say. There's 3 cards. There's 3 cards. Yep, see, when you do that, what is yours will come to you. What is yours will come to you. And so don't be afraid to stand up for and give voice to what it is you're wanting to bring in, what changes you're wanting to make. Don't be afraid of giving that a voice. Don't be afraid of bringing in those changes, because you're going to be rewarded for that. What is yours will come to you. Opportunities, career-wise, relationship-wise, opportunities are going to come to you, whatever it is you're needing. You have the Ace of Cups, and so you having the courage to clear, using the Tower to clear what is no longer working for you, it's going to bring in new things. There's new love. So if this relationship that is not working for you, you might put your opinions forward and it might strengthen that relationship. You might find it takes it to a new level, a deeper understanding. For some of you, there's a new relationship coming. For some of you, it's abundance overflowing here. That you're honoring the self. You're standing up for what you believe in and pursuing the direction that you know in your gut intuitively is where you're needing to be this year in 2021, and you are going to set about those changes. You're going to be rewarded for that. You're going to be rewarded for that, because you're going to be there's opportunities coming for you. There's more than one. There's situations that you're sort of balancing and you're reviewing and you're working on. There's ideas that you're working on. It's maintaining that balance and that beauty and that integrity that is yours, and bringing that into your life, bringing balance into your life so that you can proceed, that you can move forward, which will see absolutely fantastic results for you. So Aquarius, I'm going to do the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards. Let's see what, thank you guys, can you guide Aquarius? What is good for Aquarius? What's coming through for Aquarius? What words of wisdom? Oh, that one nearly came out, but not quite. Let's see. Oh, wow. No, that's way too many. That's way too many. Okay, let's not get too excited, guys. Let's just see what comes up for Aquarius. What words of inspiration? Oh, thank you. There it is. Erakura. Blossoming. Blossoming, and I feel like that's what's happening to you. You're blossoming, you're coming into your own right, you're coming into your own being, your own person, having faith in who you are and what you can achieve. That's what is coming up on the table here for you, so to speak, for January 2021. Blossoming, that's beautiful. Look at that. That's a flower with a beautiful person coming out of it. Spiritual growth and blossoming. You are just getting started, so have patience with yourself and the process and do not give up. And that's exactly what's going on this month for you. Don't give up. You're blossoming, you're coming into your own. You're coming into your own. Have patience and guidance and kindness for yourself in moving forward. Okay, angels of abundance. Let's have a look. What's going on with the angels of abundance? My lovely Aquarius, angels of abundance. So can I have a card, please? Thank you for the angels of abundance. Okay, partnership. Partnership for you. Let's read that. Let's see what is there for you with partnership. Allow helpful, supportive partnerships into your personal life and career, and both parties benefit as a result. And that's it. You see, where you're involved in partnerships that aren't working for you, they're not equal, they're not fair, there's no justice there. It's about bringing a fairness and a balance and an equality into those, and that's when you flourish. And that's when you flourish. You are receiving help from heaven and from a person who brings needed skills and resources. And that's where you had the High Priestess and the Ace of Cups. And, here it is. The Ace of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the High Priestess. That's giving you divine guidance. The divine guidance, and may the result be, may whatever needs to happen. Don't create resistance. Ease and grace, just let it happen, because it's going to bring in a wealth of abundance for you. There's going to be growth and fulfillment for you, and you stepping into your own. This is the age of Aquarius. I wish you prosperity, joy, moving forward in ease and grace, my lovely Aquarius. Many blessings to you. If you would like to book a private reading, you can follow the link below to my website and book that reading from there. Also, don't forget, if you would like a private 2021 yearly reading, that is a limited offer that expires at the end of January. You will also find that link on my website as well. Many blessings to you, Aquarius.